You want gratitude? You're in the wrong business. Drive an ice cream truck. Sell weed. Don't do this.
Who's having midday sex anyway? Like, that is not a thing when you're married with small children. Trust me, you barely have time for nighttime sex.
Hospitals can feel like high school. There's cliques and hierarchy and mean girls. And I'd say Renee is definitely the Regina George. But the mafia's really good, so you just don't mess with them.
Uy, Ate Val, takwatsa tayo mamaya, ha?
Hey. I'm not Filipino. He just assumed, and it's kind of nice.
Like if I get into heaven, I don't want to be a giant Swiss cheese man. All my favorite foods just glooping out of me or whatever. Sorry.
So you're filled with holes. SpongeBob is filled with holes. You don't see him complaining.
That's true. I did not think about SpongeBob.
You know, once I'm dead, do whatever you want to me. Make me into a scarecrow. Use me as a sandbag to stop floods. I truly don't care.
Hi, I brought my Aunt Maria's cross, Maria Gutierrez. She's getting her appendix out.
You can just give it to me.
Oh, it's just outside.
Mother. I have sex once a week. I tell folks I'm going to Wendy's for lunch, but I'm really meeting up with my ex Shelly at her condo. It's the same Wendy's bag every time. And no one can tell the difference. Shelly's pretty toxic, though.
Mac, around!
We'll be trapped inside with us?
Not the alien from Alien Keith.
There's no need to panic.
Keep screaming that it's helping.
You know that sprained ankle in 12? I think somebody has a crush on me.
In 12?
Hey, act like you've been there.
You think she has a crush on you?
In what world?
Why not?
No. You're right. Hot 20-somethings are obsessed with old dudes who love talking about World War II.
A, I'm more concerned with the events leading up to World War II. And B, I know when someone is flirting with me.
She's probably just trying to get opioids.
That's what it is.
I've never had to fire anybody, you know? I mean, this is someone's life we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a shot to your ego and your finances. Double kicking the balls.
Oh, boy, that was a marathon of a surgery. Yeah, but it was all worth it so that little girl could walk again. What was that?
I didn't say anything.
Gotcha. Yeah. Hey, you got a good girl here. Yeah, one of the best. One of my favorites.
I'm not putting on my sex lispers.
What? I wouldn't. I don't even. Yeah, I can see what you're doing. And it's damn sexy.
Nice meeting you. And most people my age just call me Barb.
Well, what should I call you then? Kidding.
He's kidding. He's your age.
Oh, hey, guys. I feel like I want to clarify that thing from earlier because it felt like you guys thought that was, like, sad or something.
Do you want us to say it wasn't sad? Here you go.
Yes. All right. My gal Val. Yeah. See? That's what I'm talking about. I got to admit, I'm a little surprised. I wasn't sure you'd get the vision.
Joyce doesn't like things to be too spicy, but me, I like spice.
Do you think Riley's gonna be mad at me?
I do. I think that's very likely.
Oh my God.
Hey, Val. The patient in 4 is hooked up to a respirator, but he's got a sheet over his head. Is that like a sleep hack or?
Oh, he passed away this morning. The ultimate sleep hack. It's too late for him to evolve. He's brainwashed because he grew up in a time before modern ideas.
Can we not?
I don't know what Renee's problem is. You know, I know we're not friends, but I thought we at least had mutual respect.
And you did, when you stayed in your own lane. Then you messed with the order of things.
I mean, I am in charge, so technically I'm allowed in all of the lanes. I mean, really, I'm making the lanes, you know? They're all my lanes. Did you just move away from me?
Know that I am on your side in spirit, but for my reputation, I need to keep my distance. And talk about you behind your back.
What the hell, Val?
It's okay, I won't really mean it.
Won't mean what? What is that? What were you doing?
Know that I'm on your side in spirit, but I can't be seen with you either.
There's an emergency in my father's room.
Okay, I'm coming.
My sister keeps playing chimes.
And I'm stopping. It's a priority-based system, and my leg hurts. Does not get seen before my spleen exploded.
Well, my spleen hurts too.
Ma'am, where is your spleen?
These are my DNA screening results. It's amazing how detailed it gets, especially if you do extremely well financially. You know, you got genetic markers and disease-causing variants.
You know we use this to print patient charts.
Yeah, no, that's right. Computers can do a lot of different things. Oh, see here. I'm allergic to birch. I didn't know that. I mean, that's helpful. Right?
What's that red flag mean?
Huh. Don't think I've ever, well, let me just scroll down. The middle wheel scrolls.
Yeah.
Click it in, it goes even smoother.
Yeah.
Okay, it says here I got a 16% chance of getting something called Holland syndrome in 30 to 40 years.
Doesn't sound like a big deal.
20% mortality. Oh, God, I'm trembling. Excuse me, no, I can't. This is not a good time. I need a second here. How long is the cord? How long is, what's this for, a giraffe? Ridiculous.
It'll log you out.
It's just, I've never actually seen someone die before.
Well, let me fill you in on how it works. When they're dead, look at the clock.
Listen up. Listen up. We need to kill some time on stage before Colby. I've got a reporter out there staring at an empty stage. I need to give him something.
My cousin plays the fiddle and sings pretty good.
Oh.
But he does live in Saskatchewan.
Then why are you talking?
Does it have to be a singer? Hector does an amazing Bill Clinton impression.
Terrible idea. Really bad.
I could dislocate my shoulder and pop it back into its socket.
Okay, someone else talk besides Keith. Matt, what's up with you? I can't be seeing the whole picture, can I?
I used to do some magic in my basement, but my parents don't allow illusions, so I've never performed above a whisper.
Great. There's cards in the break room. Go.
You know, I don't usually broadcast this, but I do a little stand-up. I have what we comedians call a tight 5.
Make it a loose 10. Let's go.
I feel your pain. That's how he does it. It's so funny.
Val, do you need a hand?
Yes, thank you so much.
Of course, happy to help. Hey, anyone around to give Val a hand? She's really struggling here. Hang in there.
If she's not into you, you'll look like a total loser.
Yeah. No, that would feel terrible.
Yeah.
I feel like we're a family. We gotta be there for each other.
Sorry, just deleting Debbie from my contacts.
Well,
There's already another Debbie in here. It's too confusing. She'll live. Some people like to tell stories while they whittle. Not me.
Okay, this is a show.
I don't know if you heard, but I was the one who saved that guy's life.
Whale sharks have over 3,000 teeth. Sorry, I thought we were saying random facts to the other person doesn't care about.
Well, I was just gonna swing by his room, see if he wanted to talk about what happened.
Why?
I don't know, I thought he might wanna process it with me.
I doubt it.
Okay, well, no offense, but you weren't there. Felt like a pretty big deal. You know, there's an unspoken bond there now.
Most koalas have chlamydia.
You are using animal facts to be mean. Man, that's not what they're for.
Wait for it. Do no harm simply isn't enough. I seek to do negative harm, i.e. good. I actually made that up.
I believe you. Have a seat. Next in line.
I'm new today.
Next in line.
I'm not like injured or anything. I just
Good.
need
Then you have no problem walking to the back of that long line of people who are following the rules. Next in line.
I think Matt's gonna ask out Holly.
No, he's not.
Why? I think they'd be cute.
Okay, you're not actually a dumb person, so I don't feel bad saying this. He likes you, dumbass.
Can't get the number out of my head. 16%, 16%, 16%.
16% chance in 40 years, Bruce, and the disease itself.
I've
isn't
never
even-
been to Europe. Or any of the other places.
Bruce, you're fine. You're gonna die on the same schedule as the rest of us.
Yeah, that's the problem. Just think of all I've done in my first 38 years. Really, go ahead, visualize it.
Yeah, I'm visualizing it.
Well, now, imagine what I could do in 100 years. In 1,000 years. I'm not worried about missing out on the world. I'm worried about the world missing out on Bruce Schweitz. Maybe I should have children, preserve my bloodline.
You should definitely not have children.
Yeah, probably not.
He barely even acknowledged me. He was just like totally indifferent.
I get it. You want some appreciation. Maybe a little hug.
You're messing with me, right?
I'm serious. Then on your deathbed, he holds your hand and tells you, as long as I live, you live through me.
All right. I just want like a thank you. I feel like that's not too much to ask for saving someone's life. I thank the Levi's chatbot that helped me return my jeans. It's manners.
What's wrong with the jeans?
They were black. It was too edgy.
No, I get that it's alarming that your finger smells like that, but you still have to wait your turn. This is crazy. Sheep, goats, pigs, what animals don't have chlamydia? Let's look it up.
So what, your husband's rich?
No, he sells grass seed.
Grass? Who's buying grass?
Like schools, I think.
Charisse! Mas mataas lang daw ng $3 yung kita niya.
Ano? Mayaman ba yung jowa niya?
Yung ang tinanong ko, hindi naman daw eh. Ano daw siya? Grass seed farmer. just telling them what your husband does.
Yeah, no, I got that part.
There's just no word for it in Tagalog because why would there be?
Right.
So hindi lang pala siya mahilig mag-utos-utos tsaka workaholic. Ano din siya? Financially struggling.
It just seems like you're saying really specific words in English. But yes, it is really tough, especially in the winters.
Oh my God, I mean, nobody's buying grass then. I know. You know what? Charisse and I will go to Zone B. You have enough problems to deal with, okay?
Okay.
Kawawa talagang buhay ni Alex, no?
You said it.
Yeah, top docs. Yeah, they included Wyoming, so it's actually more than just the Northwest. It's great. Sorry, Val. Everyone's pestering me about this whole top
Don't
docs.
care.
Okay.
So I realized if the internet can fix this guy's chin, maybe it could help me figure out my toe thing. You know, I said my toe's been hurting?
No.
Okay, well, it's been feeling weird for a couple weeks. Does that ring a bell?
Nope.
Val, the toe?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, I Googled it. Turns out there's lots of things it could be.
Mm.
Scary things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it could be nothing, right?
Hospitals filled with people who thought it was nothing.